Hello everybody and welcome back to Hypixel Skyblock. Doesn't Hypixel Skyblock kind of seem boring when it looks like this? Wouldn't you rather it looked like this? Well, I would probably agree with you. Texture packs can make Hypixel Skyblock look a lot better and can actually improve how you look at the game and just make comparing different items way easier because some items will just have the same texture as others, like the Hyperion is just an iron sword. But in this pack, it's got a really cool animated texture. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over the best Hypixel Skyblock texture packs and how you can install them. Basically, just the link to install all of them will be in the description. So let's get right into it with this first pack, which is Furfsky Reborn. Furfsky Reborn is a Hypixel Skyblock texture pack that changes the way that everything looks in the game. It's one of the most popular texture packs and is based off the original Furfsky Plus texture pack and is actually created by Hellcastle and Furry Eboy, two of the largest YouTubers in Hypixel Skyblock. They run a duo channel. So, next, we are going to be taking a look at the next best pack. In my opinion, this is the best pack. I use it a lot, and it's called the PacksHQ pack. They are currently on V13 of the PacksHQ pack. It has incredible different things. And by the way, to change any of your texture packs, you just go into this texture pack menu. Let's look at the next pack, which is going to be the PacksHQ Hypixel Skyblock Pack V13. You will need Optifine for most of these to work, just because they do a lot of custom texturing, and it's kind of hard to make them work without Optifine. So I highly recommend you get Optifine to make all of these work. And as you can see, this one is much more faithful to vanilla Minecraft, which is one of the things that I like about it a lot more. Its textures tend to be sharper. You can get a 16x version, but it has a 32x version as well. Textures tend to be sharper. It's more, it's more faithful to classic Minecraft, and honestly, in my opinion, it makes a huge difference in making the game look a lot better. It does slightly change most of the textures in the game, and as you can see, it changes these to make them look a lot more representable to what the actual item is. And in my opinion, it just looks a lot more like kind of vanilla-ish than Furfsky, but everyone goes for a different style. And this is a good balance of having it still look like vanilla, but still having differentiation between different items that you might not want to get confused. So if you do want a Hypixel Skyblock texture pack that looks a lot like vanilla, then I highly recommend this one. But the next two packs on our list are actually really just kind of vanilla packs. And that's going to be the ThirtyVirus pack and the Refraction pack. So the first pack we're going to be looking at on that list is ThirtyVirus pack. The ThirtyVirus pack V4 is quite a good pack. Probably not what all of you want to hear from me, because it's definitely not most people's style, but ThirtyVirus' pack is a really cool pack. It makes the game look, honestly, a decent bit better. It's not that taxing on your system resources, and it stays faithful to vanilla Minecraft. It also, if you like watching ThirtyVirus videos, it's interesting because, I mean, it's the same one he uses, and I know a lot of my viewers, at least according to YouTube, also watch ThirtyVirus. In fact, most of you also watch ThirtyVirus, so I would highly recommend this pack for anyone that really likes ThirtyVirus as well. You can download it from his website, which will be linked down in the description. It's got a lot of interesting textures, not really that Skyblock specific, but just making the game look better in general, so that you can just have a better time playing the game. It's not a Skyblock specific pack, but it just makes Skyblock look so much better. And moving on to the next pack, which we go back to resource packs, and this is actually going to be Refraction's 250,000 subscriber pack made by Lucy. That will be linked in the description as well as her YouTube channel. Subscribe to it if you do end up using this pack, because it's a fantastic pack. It comes in 20 different colors. I'm loading up the rose color right now to show to you all. There's a lot of different colors. As you can see, it's also much more of a custom texture for everything, and much more of a everything texture rather than a specific Hypixel Skyblock pack. But a lot of people really prefer that. It has beautiful textures for most of the items in the game that are in Minecraft and that you will be using in Hypixel Skyblock. And it overall looks really cool. You can get the textures for a bunch of different colors, and I think it ends up looking really cool. I think there was a great job done on it, and I really enjoy using it. So I highly recommend it to anyone that likes refractions, live streams, or videos, as well as anyone that just likes a cool. This one is less system intensive. I've found in 30VRS pack, I think it's slightly lower resolution, so that's good if you have a slightly lower NPC. and are still looking for a beautiful looking texture pack, or if you really just want a different like kind of themed color, because it is fully themed to the color that you pick and looks beautiful. So if you do want kind of a more themed Minecraft experience, I highly recommend you pick up this pack. It looks awesome. This next pack is called Nameless. You'll see immediately it's much more faithful to vanilla like the other ones we've discussed, and it mostly focuses on stuff like weapons. As you can see, my armor is sort of retextured in the inventory, but not actually when it's on me, which I personally am fine with, but the weapons look really cool. They're all animated textures, as you can see, and it even makes your hotbar look really cool with the items, with the weapons slightly going above the little hotbar item. It looks really cool. Let's go up to the bazaar and check. As you can see, a lot of the items didn't really get that much of a retexture, but you'll notice the real difference if we head over to the auction house, not the bazaar. So if we head over to the auction house, you'll start seeing that a lot of things have custom textures, especially if we look at the armor categories and the weapon categories. They'll see things like the Dreadlord sword have their own textures, and lots of the most popular swords in the game will have their own awesome textures, especially if you start by highest price, where a lot of the items people are more likely to be using are. These things have really cool textures and end up looking really awesome. So I highly recommend you use this pack. If you just want some cool looking weapons, you can also kind of use it as an overlay with some of the other packs. Like if you really like the look of the ThirtyVirus pack, you'll see we can drag it right underneath this pack. So you get the Nameless pack with all of its weapon and armor textures, but the ThirtyVirus pack for everything else. And for these more overlay style packs, I definitely recommend that because it allows you a good balance of having the special items like armor, pickaxes, and stuff in your inventory and on the auction house customized, still with a interesting Minecraft pack experience. So the overlay versions of these packs can also be really cool. Let's take a look at the next one, which is going to be the Skyblock Overhaul overlay. So let's remove these ones. This one is another overlay, like it says in the name. And you can see it also does a great job. It stays faithful to vanilla Minecraft with block colors and stuff like that, but it has really interesting and colorful different items. As you can see, this nether star is really interesting. It doesn't have all of these customized, unfortunately, which I really don't like. I like when those are customized. I think it gives it a really special touch. But I appreciate how much effort has been put into retexturing armor and items. If you look in my wardrobe, these all have really interesting and complex textures that are kind of interestingly complex in comparison to lots of other packs. So I highly recommend it if you do enjoy that customized Minecraft experience, because it does look really cool, but once again, also very much an overlay that you'll want to put on top of another Minecraft pack if you want that type of experience. And of course, you can play Minecraft without a resource pack, as I do in most of my videos. As you'll see in most of my videos, there is no texture pack applied, but in the end, it is up to you. So please subscribe if you did enjoy this video, and let me know by leaving a like down below if you want to see more Hypixel Skyblock videos. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.